For those that have finished watching WandaVision, the big question is, what is next for Wanda after the events of Westview? Now, we already know that Elizabeth Olsen will be appearing in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and that she'll have a pretty big role. So what is she doing there? As is always the case, theories are flying like deranged pigeons all over the internet. Just like the theories about WandaVision, most of those will likely smash into some very clean glass. But hey, what's the internet for if not screaming out wild theories about your favorite properties without a single shred of facts to base them on? Am I right? One of the theories that sprung out of WandaVision was that Doctor Strange was going to have to show up in Westview to fix everything. Now, this obviously didn't happen, but it would have been cool. What we did learn, though, is that the Scarlet Witch is powered by chaos magic and supposedly stronger than the Sorcerer Supreme. At the end of WandaVision, we see that Wanda is sitting in a secluded cabin, seemingly relaxed. However, her astral projection is hard at work, studying the Darkhold. She slams the book shut when she hears her formerly magically created children calling for help. So the theory seems to be that Wanda might not be done dealing with her trauma and the ramifications of Westview. It is highly likely that there are multiversal versions of Tommy and Billy out there, and Wanda might just go tearing through the multiverse in search of her lost children. As she runs through the madness of the multiverse, Wanda might just be causing some troubles, and Doctor Strange has to step in to help her. It is highly unlikely that she'll be the villain, but there might be the usual comic book moment where they meet and have a fight, before having to work together to stop the madness of the multiverse while fighting the main villain. This is more of a simple one, really. Things are amiss within the multiverse, and it is spilling over into the Prime Universe. Doctor Strange must step in to try and fix whatever the madness is. Side note, if there really are 3 Spider-Men running around in the next movie, that would probably be something madnessy in the multiverse. So what if the Sorcerer Supreme doesn't know much about the multiverse? Not to worry. What if Wong tells Steven about a myth, something known as the Scarlet Witch, who has access to chaos magic and supposedly is the most powerful magic user within the multiverse? Doctor Strange then seeks out Wanda, still sequestered in her cabin, studying the Darkhold and learning more about chaos magic and the multiverse. She agrees to help Doctor Strange, possibly in exchange for finding her children, who are in need of help. Alright, this is it. Let's get nuts. Westview, child's play. Wanda didn't truly know what she was doing, and it was more her trauma partnered with chaos magic. Now she studied the Darkhold and learned what she can truly do. Doctor Strange is still learning his own magic, trying to protect our world from the likes of Mephisto and Nightmare. Suddenly, a portal from the multiverse opens up and out steps Doctor Strange? Yet this is not the Steven we know. This is the Sorcerer Supreme from another reality. With his dying breath, he tells our Strange that Wanda has warped the multiverse to create her own reality. Armed with her chaos magic, she is too powerful for the Sorcerer Supreme. Steven must gather his own forces, Agatha Harkness, New Vision, Loki. He must step through the multiverse, fighting through the madness that Wanda has unleashed for her own happiness. When they finally arrive at her reality, they find a world where Pietro is alive. Wanda and her family live as royalty, her children alive and well. In this world, heroes are more prevalent, so that Wanda and her family do not stand out. Those born with powers, mutants, live in this world. Doctor Strange must fight against Wanda, taking her back to their world once more. However, as he puts the multiverse right, he discovers that some of Wanda's reality has bled over into our world. Those mutants are introduced into the MCU, and we get a sort of House of M event. Boom.